everyone, it's Andrea from the Milky Plant community. Today I'm going to share with you how I make my chocolate and oat muffins. These are super quick and super easy muffins to make, perfect for lunch boxes. Let's get baking. So to start with, I'm going to make some plant milk. I'm making oat milk today using my Milky Plant. So I already have in the back of my machine some water ready to go. In the top of my machine, because I'm making oat milk today, I'm going to pop in some oats. Now, you can make just oat milk, and use that, and that would be absolutely fine. But because I'm making chocolate and oat muffins, I thought I would make this milk a little special by adding some cocoa powder as well. So as a mum of 2 children, I'm super busy and I love the convenience of using my Milky Plant. I just put everything in, pop everything together, and my milk is ready in just 3 minutes. It is so convenient. So my lid's on, my bottle is going in the bottom, and then all I need to do is turn my machine on and make my milk. Right, so my milk is done. That is looking beautifully chocolatey, absolutely gorgeous. We're going to use some of that to make our muffins in a minute. Now, it's time to make our muffins. So into a large mixing bowl, I'm going to pop in my dry ingredients first. So into my bowl, I'm going to pop in some plain flour. Because we're making a chocolate muffin, of course, I have to put some cocoa powder in, some baking powder, and some salt. So we're going to give this a very quick whisk together just to get all those ingredients combined. And that is our dry ingredients all done. So I'm going to set that bowl aside for a moment while I do my wet ingredients next. So I have weighing scales that allow me to measure mils as well. And into a bowl, I am going to measure out some of my chocolate and oat milk that I've just made with the Milky Plant. So I need 120 mils. I'm going to pour that in here. There we go. That's 120 mils of milk. That is now a delicious drink for my kids and myself later on. To this, I'm also going to add some oil. This is just vegetable oil, some caster sugar, and a little bit of vanilla. To all this, I'm also going to use that pulp that is left from making my oat milk. So in this little part of my machine here, you will see the oats, the remnants from making my oat milk. So I'm going to scrape all that into here as well. And now we're going to whisk all that together as well. So once everything is whisked together, perfect. I am going to now combine the wet with the dry. So back in my dry bowl, I'm going to pour all my wet ingredients in, and then I'm going to fold all these ingredients together. Now with making a muffin, it's important to remember you don't want to overmix or you're going to get really gummy, chewy muffins and not lovely light ones. So you're only wanting to mix it until it is combined. So while I've been making my muffin mixture, I've had my oven preheating behind me. It's been preheating at 180. And before I started, I also lined my muffin tin with some muffin cases. So everything is ready to go as soon as this is mixed together. So I'm going to bring my muffin tin over. As you can see, I've already got it lined. Now, one of the things with making muffins is if you separate your muffin cases and space them apart, it means the muffins cook better and they will rise better in the oven. So using an ice cream scoop, but you can use a spoon as well if you don't have an ice cream scoop, I'm going to pop some of this mixture into each of my cases and divide them evenly between the 6 muffin cases that I have here. So now that I've got my muffins all ready, before I pop them in the oven, I'm just going to make them extra oaty and give them a little bit of extra bite on the top by just sprinkling some extra oats over the top of each muffin. So once you've got your oats sprinkled all over your muffins, it's time to put them in the oven. So into my hot oven they go. They're going to bake for about 25 to 30 minutes. So once they come out of the oven, leave them in the tin to cool for about 5 minutes before transferring them to a wire rack. And there you have it, delicious chocolate and oat muffins. They can be enjoyed warm or cold, however you prefer. Thanks for joining us today, friends. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we shall see you next time. Happy baking.